Hope you guys are ready for this. This should be a very interesting first round. I'm joined by Edible Toaster on tracking and Jax Omen on comms. And I'm Brad Thorne. What's going on, Jax?
Hello. Well, we're fresh off the back of the Yap match. Now we got Jefe versus DRocky.
Yeah, looking forward to this. I think the stakes are higher here because this is the bronze bracket here. It is single elimination, and you have the number 1 seed DRockyLizard versus the number 8 seed Captain Jefe, and this is going to be starting here very soon. In 3, 2, 1, go! And they are off. There's gonna be a little bit of sync here that needs to be done. DRocky's stream coming in is a little bit later than Jefe's, but we'll get that all fixed up for you guys in just a bit. This one's gonna be exciting though, Jax, because we got Metroid objectives with no Mother Brain 2.
Yeah, I think they're wild for starting with this.
I don't think it was intentional. Literally in the race time chat, DRocky being like, I misclicked, I pulled an Emmett. So that should tell you everything you need to know right there. This was not the intended outcome, but they're rolling with it. Good sports that they are. So
Metroid's No Mother Brain 2 is an extremely volatile.
It is. This can be an absolute jet seed because you really do not have to do as much farming, or not as much tracking down of X's and health items. You don't have to make it through the rainbow beam at the end of Mother Brain 2. So all you have to do is be able to break some glass and shoot a brain a couple times, and you're good to go. So really, if even the most lightweight, low percent loadout here is not necessary, other than just being able to break glass and kill the brain. So essentially, yeah, you do need your 15 missiles and 5 super missiles at least.
You also will need either ice beam or power bombs in order to kill the Metroids, but you can literally just kill them with power bombs.
And just like that, gravity suit has been acquired. That is those magic pancakes right there are going to be really interesting for this early game here. Yeah, that's going to trivialize a lot of these rooms that would otherwise take some pretty slow movement to get through. So yeah, if anyone here was hoping to get the edge by maybe finding high jump boots and doing some underwater wall jumps, that's not going to happen now. Now, how do we feel though about? I haven't seen where the map is located here in Norfair, but how do we feel about starting in Norfair and having to blind the largest area in the game?
I hate it. I always want to start in like Wreck Ship or Turian, where it's a much smaller zone.
Yeah. I mean, even if you have a nearby map, it can lead to a whole lot of options right off the bat. A lot of coin flips. But now DRocky is in Meridia already. Yeah, it looks like the map for Meridia is not too far off to the right there. So if your priorities, sorry,
with being off to the side, the worry is it may not be traversable. There's a lot of horizontal rooms that you need gear to get through.
True, very true. And now, there are different priorities you can place for how you like to run your randos. Of course, we do see Jefe and DRocky did this earlier. Passing by best beam right there, wave beam is in the speed locked middle item of Main Street there. If you prioritize information gathering, you're going to be like, oh, the map's over in Narnia oh, look at that. That's not going to be possible right now. That is out of logic. X-ray hall there is not really passable. You know, I guess maybe if you sack for the map, I suppose it could, maybe, but no, the spikes, the enemies, everything. I don't think with a single E-tank that's possible. What do you think? might just be a little bit too much damage to get to the other side there.
If he had both suits, maybe he could get across, but
yeah. I mean, gravity is going to help minimize, reduce damage. It's going to cut damage in half, but still that's
hit
not
like
a lot of health.
30 per hit, and you're going to take a lot of spike hits.
Yeah. Yeah, there are some strats you can do to minimize down to like just a few spike hits, but it's still not enough health to make it over there. So we saw DRocky come on back to Norfair. Oh, look at that! Speed booster has been acquired, and Jefe is gonna want to go fast here now. That's a pretty fun item though. If you're good with movement, speed booster can lead to some really interesting strats like speed balls, things like that. If you don't have bombs yet, which they don't, but of course they don't have morph ball yet.
It's also super obnoxious without high jump because it just makes your jumps short randomly, it feels like. It's not random, but it feels like it when you're playing.
Yeah, a game like Super Metroid, you're going to want to hold the sprint button down all the time. And that is going to really short. Ooh, careful there, DRocky. Yikes. It's going to make you want to sprint all the time, but if you hold down your sprint button with no high jump boots and speed activated, you're not getting a good vertical there. That's all. You're not going to get much of a jump. And I hate playing with speed without boots. Honestly, it's just
it's just annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, with
no
runway,
however,
just trying to
get a spore spawn kill. You'd love to see it.
DRocky getting spore spawn for the fans, and Jefe getting best beam. Maybe for me because it's my favorite beam, but whatever.
I mean, Wave is genuinely good. It trivializes several of the gates that you otherwise have to gate glitch and lose time with missiles, and it's the second highest damage boost. Only plasma is more damage.
Right. Just a quick note here. I guess for Toaster here, Bolt Vanderhuge is saying that DRocky's audio is overpowering the commentators a little, and we can't have that because we're important. We're the voice for you guys here, right? He said.
We like to think we're important, at least.
Yes, let the copium flow. But yeah, so both of our players now have the same loadout, other than Jefe having Wave, and guess what? It's coming into play right here. That's right. It looks like Wave could have been in logic there for that blue gate.
Yeah, they can get through without it, but I think logic requires 15 missiles.
Yeah, it requires I think 15. So that are supers. Oh, this is not in logic either. Oh boy. Now, I think this seed is trying to be very linear. DRocky picking up speed now. I think the seed's trying to be linear, but that can be an issue when you have Super Metroid enthusiasts or Metroidvania enthusiasts in general, because sequence breaking is a core concept for Metroidvanias.
Yep. This is, however, 100% Wave logic,
and
he gets more from it.
Orb. All right,
that is
there it is.
Actually huge, because the only way for that gate to be in logic is either Wave or you need high jump. The non-high jump tech to do it with supers is not in hard logic. It can be done.
Yeah.
If Drocky knows the setup, there is a way to set up to jump into the doorway and jump up from there to be able to super through the gate.
Yeah, basically if you have high jump, you just moonwalk back into the wall, you jump up, and right as your noggin is passing the tippity top of the door, you angle shoot your super missile up, and it will clip through off screen. Yep. But if you don't have that, in order to get sort of the height you need, the speed you need, you do need to just back up to the wall. You have to have the door open. You jump up, you do a tap turn there, and then you tap turn around and jump, and you get the same shot. But it is a much more complex setup and just a little bit up there for hard logic.
I think it's in very hard. It's one of those, like, it's not a crazy tech, but it is not what the logic wants. So Jefe is just straight up following the logical progression.
Like this jump right here, I don't think is in logic, but you can just turn off gravity suit.
That's
and
the
then
key.
Suddenly you're in logic. There you go.
It's worth the pause. It's so difficult to do that jump without turning off gravity. If you pause, it's just free. You lose 2 seconds for the fade in and out. And save all the time of trying to do that in the 3-tile.
The number of times I've seen people, racers try to spend 30 seconds doing that jump instead of spending 4 seconds pausing and unpausing.
Yep.
It's something. The devs made pauses a little quicker for a reason here.
It is one of the best map rando quality of lives.
It is. Also, elevators. No fanfare for items. Saves being quick. There's so much that made this game so much more playable. And honestly, I know it can wreck a career speedrunner's movement, but some of the quality of life changes they made to the movement, if you turn them on, are so fantastic and make the game feel really nice. I actually had to turn all those off because I was just enjoying them, and I was like, if I ever want to compete, I can't have these on.
I wish we were allowed to play races with lenient space jump, because space jump is so frustrating.
Yeah, I hated space jump as a kid. I was like, this isn't like space. There's still gravity here. I still gotta, what? Yeah, it's a really touchy item. It really is. But if you do lenient space jump in the randomizer configuration, it's so nice. Plus, keeping momentum through spin jumps when you land is super nice, and actually can lead to some really interesting Shine Spark tech.
Yes, it can.
Maybe we need another category. Yeah, what do you think, Jax?
I mean, like I said, I just want to see specifically the space jump one enabled for racing, because that is so aggravating. So we do see now both players have power bombs to be able to kill the Metroids.
Right.
So now we're just in the race of who can find all the Metroids first to kill them, and then also, you know, find Mother Brain.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't take much to kill Mother Brain 1.
Ooh, luxury has been acquired because Jefe got Spring Ball, the most luxurious ball of them all.
And with gravity already acquired, it is mostly just luxury.
Yeah, pretty much filler at that point.
It's very nice. Yeah. It can save a lot of time, and it can help with power bomb management in spots like here. He doesn't have to use a power bomb to get through anymore. He's choosing to anyway because he's already forgotten he got Spring Ball.
Yep. And D-Rocky here taking out a Metroid room already. There you go.
Faye definitely does not remember that he just picked up Spring Ball.
Oh, that's always the case, though, isn't it? Normal morph bombs, Spring Ball, the items, Space Jump, the items that are commonly forgotten. But I gotta say, is it just me, or are we seeing the very expected and typical Fantoon West Ocean?
Probably.
Yeah.
Both blue doors. It could be either one.
Nope, that's the top one. Or it could be, no, not middle. One of the two bottom doors as well. They haven't been explored yet.
So we know the upper bottom door is how the bottom of West Ocean connects back up to the top, because he's been in the room before it.
Right.
But the bottom, Fantoon could be right up here, or it could be in the bottom right. Or it could just not be Fantoon. We don't know.
Right. Interesting. Okay. Well, it's a nice save. Early and often, everybody.
Yep. So, Fantoon is not an objective, so this save means he can just go, cool, I got the map after killing Fantoon. I don't want to be here, revert, and leave.
Exactly.
If it's faster to do so.
That can be risky, though, if there is a critical, if there's a critical major hidden in the room that deactivates without Fantoon, or if there's some kind of block with bowling.
And we've got Fantoon confirmation.
Yeah, we do. Was that Metroid room 1 or 3?
I do not know.
I think it was 3.
I never remember the Metroid room numbers. I know 2 and 4 are the vertical ones, and 1 and 3 are the horizontal ones. I couldn't tell you which are which.
And that, everyone, is why we make the big bucks. For insight like that. It's one of those space jellyfish rooms. I don't know.
Yeah.
We've already got Jefe taking on Fantoon here. DRocky will be doing the same very soon. Not a huge difference in these in the progression here for these players. Although Jefe does have Spring Ball, that's likely just going to help with movement and won't really come into play anywhere else because of gravity, as you said.
Yep, but because he is actually ahead currently, I do think the extra movement help it will help keep him in the lead, barring a mistake.
Well, I think the only main mistake
50-50.
here, I think the main mistake here is remembering that you have Spring Ball.
Yes.
That would be the critical step there.
Oh, Jefe messes up his Doppler and runs into Fantoon a little too fast.
Yeah, I haven't seen Jefe really relying on Dopplers too much, and it's really an optimization that is not necessary to beat this boss. It just makes it go faster, and it looks cool.
Looks like he's going to get a 4-round Fantoon.
I've had plenty of those myself.
Same.
DRocky, though, could actually overtake here if been practicing Dopplers and 1 rounds. Never mind. That's it for Fantoon for Jefe, and DRocky is behind here just a little bit. But really, not a big difference here. Nice to see this synchronization. We happen to know that Jefe has an advantage in exploration and item acquisition. And Jefe now going to see the map. So we're going to see Norfair map here very shortly. I'm going to pause the stream so I can actually look at it. Scroll your maps, everyone. There's another Metroid room there, a major right after Lava Dive. And another major off to the right. And Brinstar bottom center.
Well, assuming that they go get that Metroid room now, then we'll know that both 1 and 3 have been done.
Yeah. Man, Brinstar is, in a way, wrapped around Norfair here because you have entrances to Brinstar on top right and, like, bottom middle to the right. So, always interesting to see that. Brinstar likely a hub here. For Turian and Criteria, potentially. Wreck Ship as well. Because we've only seen Meridia and Norfair at this point. Now, here's a question.
Meridia could also be the hub, though. We don't know.
Oh, true. Here's a question, though. 3 E-tanks. That's not enough for a lava dive, is it? With gravity?
With gravity? I think it is.
To make it back to? Maybe?
Maybe not. I'm not sure.
Now, what you do is you get yourself a cheeky little save point nearby. And if it's just something that you don't need, if it's, say, it's X-ray, you just revert.
True.
That's if they're even going for the lava dive item.
Yeah, they may choose to skip it. You really do not need much equipment in this setting.
Right. It's hard for me to get my brain out of collect everything mode, which is why I still think there needs to be a sort of a collector's anxiety category. Where it's small map mode and you have to get every major to open Mother Brain. How cool would that be? It'd be super sick. Okay,
it would give people like me a chance to actually compete.
Yeah, I mean, first off, small map mode means you're not going to be like having to go all over the world trying to find it. It only gives you like 3 areas. But also, I mean, I like, that's one of my favorite things is like seeing the progression of getting majors and like collecting all that. That's fun for me. You got to find your fun, people. That's my fun right there.
I'm just, some people need most of the majors in order to be capable of beating the game in the first place.
It's true. Not everybody's out here grinding low % ice, right?
Yeah. I love the almost perfect sync we've got of our 2 racers right now.
It is great. I mean, you got high fives, but this is more like holding hands. This is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. Look at this. Did they plan this? Hold on. Let me get out the script. 1 second. Script. Yeah. We're on script. Good. Okay. It always freaks me out when the Metroids come flying. If you get that perfect balance of like hitting the Metroid and the Rinka, and then the whole room triggers, it's like kind of awesome. You don't have to go hunting
It's such a
down.
weird mechanic, because isn't it literally if they
It wraps around or something. It's crazy.
Wait, did he actually clear that Metroid room? It didn't look like it on his objectives, but I don't know if it just hadn't updated.
I believe so. Yeah. Wait, could have just been 3, I guess. There's 4 in that room.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Okay. Some more supers for Jefe there. And Jax, I know this is our first time doing comms together. Please excuse me if I interrupt to shout out an item pickup. It's just it's another one of those things for me.
This isn't our first time doing comms together.
Yeah. But yeah, happy to do so. Of course, I've done comms for a couple of your races, so it's like coming full circle here. Nice clip with the super missile there for Jefe. And DRocky just collecting some items here.
Oh, he's sad that that's a reserve. He doesn't need more tanks, but he would have really liked the refill of an E-tank.
Yeah. Now, they don't have to go and get 6 E-tanks if they don't get Varia. You don't have to survive the rainbow beam here, but still, it will make traversal a lot easier. Uh-oh.
All right.
Ice Climber's Beam
Ice Beam
has been acquired.
Ice Beam means now he has enough ammo to kill Mother Brain. He doesn't have to pick up any more missiles.
Plasmers have been acquired. That's nice for DRocky. Not necessary. It doesn't really help with progression, but
it's absolutely just luxury in this mode.
Yeah. I mean, everybody, likes plasma, right? Like it's in that whole discussion of like what's the best beam. Everybody likes plasma at least, so you don't want to really leave that behind if you don't have to.
Yeah. I mean, Plasma Wave is all of the firepower. Like he's gonna be one-shotting basically every normal enemy at this point.
Right.
Like I think it's what red key hunters and like 2 other enemy types that can survive a single shot at this point.
Yeah.
Like, the big side hopper variants, the Norfair and Brinstar versions.
Right.
I can't remember what the Norfair ones were called.
To me, they've always looked like bulldog bugs in the face. They kind of I've mentioned that before, but it's really funny because in doing this and doing comms for this, I've been able to sort of spread some of the things that I came to believe as a kid playing this game. Like, the yellow stuff in the Baby Metroid room and beyond is Metroid poop, Baby Metroid poop. That's what it is now. That's canon, by the way. I mean,
I'm on board for this.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. All the dusty creatures there that it ate. If it eats, it also poops. That's nature, everybody. And so glad you guys joined us for this. Welcome, everyone.
Oh, the tangents we get onto when we're commentating.
Yes. Here we see the Baby Metroid in its natural habitat.
That was a pretty good Steve Irwin. I'm not gonna lie.
Thanks. I would go more excited and high pitched, like it's a big one. Anyway. See, this right here, this is a theater kid given a microphone. It's never a good time for anybody but the theater kid. All right.
Yeah, but it's a great time for the theater kid.
Absolutely. So, okay, another favorite for me here. High jump boots have been acquired, and Spazer for the fans.
Honestly, since Jefe didn't find Plasma, he's not going to be sad at Spazer.
Right. I mean, hey, get charged at triple Spazer. It makes it a pretty nice little damage boost. Of course, not needed here, but, it's not like we're looking at a Mother Brain 2 fight, but... Okay, Brinstar is... Yeah, there we go. Majors, we see Metroid Room 4.
Yeah, and
right
the
there.
ship.
And the ship. And Wreck Ship.
So
yeah.
He knows where the escape will end.
Right.
No blinding escape for Jefe.
That is big for Jefe, but DRockyLizard not far behind, picking up ice and another missile pack here. Just barreling through Aqueduct here. With Jefe reaching Wreck Ship Shaft. Good to see that. Good to see the save happening.
Love pivot saves.
Oh, yeah.
Now he can go check wrecked ship, and if it's a dud, he just immediately reverts. This is a skill that every runner quickly builds. I don't know that he can survive lower Norfair elevator room with this health.
Nope. That's a nope, but good thing got that save.
Yeah.
Early and often. Early and often. I mean, oh my goodness. Wreck Ship.
That wrecked ship map is cursed.
I've seen the craziest wreck ship maps in this tournament. Just like it is supposed to be the smallest area, but it's like a marathon there to get to.
It's also frustrating because if you were going into it and you hadn't already seen both horizontal Metroid rooms, you're excited when you see that.
Yeah.
Because that means a high likelihood of one of them being there.
Rocky, what's going on here?
He just
I don't know if you're
messed
seeing
up.
this.
He bonks the ceiling.
Twice. That's the second time around. There we go. Okay, that's right. Not quite enough without high jump, but there it is. Spazer and high jump for the DRockyLizard himself. There you go. That's I mean, I've gotten caught by those crumble blocks before, but it has been a very long time. It's been a long time.
Nice.
You know, I think it's a single elimination nerves, the tournament nerves. It gets everybody in one way or another.
It does.
Man, DRocky is right on Jefe's heels here.
Yep. However,
the thing
DRocky has enough health to go right in lower Norfair elevator room.
Exactly.
I don't think he has enough to go left, but he does have enough to go right.
Yeah, too many opportunities to take some accidental damage going left, and also it's slower because of those plumes of fire. Which, knowing this game, probably has a name that I don't know. Yeah, get the save, DRocky. There you go. What'd you say it was?
I just said probably.
Oh, okay.
Everything in this game has a name, even though oftentimes there are things that you're like, why would there be a special name for this?
Right.
Why are you going for these X's, DRocky? You don't need these.
How many? Okay, I'm gonna answer your question with a question. You got how many times has DRocky run Metroid objectives? No Mother Brain 2. You know, maybe it's just a game mode.
Not much.
Yeah, a game mode that is not really locked in. I mean, psychologically there.
There's still one Mother Brain. There's Mother Brain room and one Metroid room not found. Maybe he'll luck out and it's Ridley locked.
Maybe.
I just feel
at
like
this point,
DRocky's falling further and further behind because of the time he's taking on these things.
Yeah. Now this is not bad here. Seeing that health refill, and then saying, all right, now I'm gonna go wreck ship, I guess. It couldn't know that it's main hall, but okay. Actually, I think DRocky is gonna be going up or up top left here. There's a major.
He's betting that it's wasted space and leaving it behind.
Yeah,
and
that's a risky bet. It's risky though.
It's like I said, because they've seen both horizontal Metroid rooms already.
Yeah,
it's less risky. I'm not gonna say it's not risky, but it is a lot less risky.
That's true. Okay, and Jefe here. Of course, these rooms are a lot quicker, having Ice Beam. Jefe here taking out Metroid Room 4. And now our racers are equal in objectives completed. 2 for each. Now, I don't know that
E-Tank, he doesn't need it, but it's nice to have.
Yeah. I mean, any time not spent farming is time well spent.
Basically.
That might be too general, but still. I would say that I wonder though, has Jefe seen Meridia?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We know he didn't kill that horizontal Metroid room.
Ooh, X-ray scope has been acquired. That's not necessary and won't help anything.
Not unless they're dragon locked somewhere.
True, but without plasma and charge, or I mean, no grapple either. However, if Jefe is well versed in getting those short charge hits, that's a pretty quick kill for Dragon, and makes X-ray not necessary. But D-Rock is going to be getting it too, not knowing that it's an unnecessary item here. What I want to see Metroid Room 2 locked behind a boss rush. Let's slow down the jet seed here a little bit.
Would be so funny.
Yeah.
I want to see one of those cursed seeds where it's like, oh, you have to do Ridley into Golden Chorizo. Not that either one's an objective, just that they're in the way. I think, again, Jefe's forgetting that he has Spring Ball, because it would have been faster to just go through the maze than to spend that time backtracking.
Yeah. No, I mean, what are you gonna do? It's just it's a micro optimization to use that for movement.
Yeah.
And something like Spring Ball can be really a huge advantage in the hands of someone who has, speedrunning movement, right? That has a lot of the crazy tech.
So many rooms so fast. There's so many Spring Ball bound speed keeps.
Yeah, like thread the needle and all these different things you can do. It's crazy.
Yeah, I see chat noticed Drocky's profile pic. I actually double checked when I did the cropping for this to make sure that that was actually his profile pic and not just something he had up on his stream that the Speed Gaming bot thought was a profile pic. No, that's what he has instead of a camera on his actual stream.
Okay, look.
It's hilarious.
I have a special request. Can we just put a little picture of Spring Ball where Jefe's face cam would be? Just a little reminder for us. That's all. It's blank. It's free real estate. It's free real estate.
All right.
Okay.
So D-Rocky has gone back, and we're gonna see whether Wasted Space lives up to its reputation or not.
Right. I mean, this should be a fairly linear path to the map here. Not fast necessarily.
Very annoying linear path.
My goodness. Careful with that acid, buddy. And the spikes. Oh, my goodness.
He's got a reserve. He'll be alive.
And
it doesn't matter because unless he finds something, he's going to be reverting.
Also could Crystal Flash.
This is one of those... He's kind of hoping nothing's there so he can just revert, but he also doesn't feel safe just assuming that's the case and wants to confirm.
Yeah. Now I got a question for you. I mean, you're a competitor here. Like you're a racer here. Do you leave ice turned on if you know you're not heading for a Metroid room, just to save time?
I generally do because I will forget to turn it back on when it would be useful.
And there's the Shine Spark. Not Shine Spark, sorry. Crystal Flash for the fans. There it is.
But I'm also bad, and that's a lot of why.
I disagree. All right. I've done commentary in your races. What I'm here for is your thoughtful analysis on stuff, because you brought that to bear in every race of yours that I've watched. So that's why I'm gonna be here asking questions like, well, what do you do here? Yeah.
What I do is I leave ice on because it does increase your firepower in the enemies where it matters. You don't have plasma.
Right.
So there are a meaningful amount of those enemies still. And it means I don't run the risk of forgetting.
Yeah, my main thing is I'll leave ice on if it's all I've got for one thing. Like if it's all I've got. But once you've space jump has been acquired. And look at where it was. That's perfect for space jump.
I know, it's so troll.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, yes, if you have space jump and screw attack coming through here, there's no stopping you.
It's also one of those, I like ice because there's a lot of like rooms where having ice can speed things up because you can use an enemy as a platform. Like Bubble Mountain and Red Tower come to mind because if you don't have high jump.
Right.
So I just tend to leave it on for that, figuring that the time I lose shooting enemies slightly more occasionally is made up for by those tricks.
Now this
And
is
not
where,
having to menu.
yeah, I can see DRocky here kind of like dealing with that thing that we've been seeing so much in these races, the little bit of option paralysis here, but that was not for very long. DRocky was like, looked at the map for maybe 10 seconds and said, all right, I'm going this way.
Yep, decisiveness is valuable. When it's a true, like, just make a choice and go a way, which is common, there's a lot of value in just actually doing that, not hemming and hawing over it.
Right. Now I missed it. I missed the wreck ship map, but I'm guessing it was a waste of space. Yep. Oh yeah. Now, if wreck ship had, say, Mother Brain or and like the final Metroid room in it, this would have been DRocky's race to lose, because Jefe has not gone back to wreck ship.
And I think that's why it was important that he did go check it.
Yeah.
That's the risk in these one-on-one seeds that we're doing for a tournament, is you only have one opponent and you just lose if they make the right decision and you overlook something.
Yeah, there's no podium here.
Exactly. In a weekly, you just kind of have the assumption, oh, someone's gonna get lucky. Sometimes it'll be me. I'm not gonna stress over it.
Right.
But in a 1v1, you always have it in the back of your mind. Oh, I didn't check this. I bet he did, and I bet it had everything he needed.
Well, there's Mother Brain. Oh my goodness. And
Mother
Criteria.
Brain located in Meridia.
Yeah. Oh boy. Now Jefe's going to be heading for Criteria, I would say, and very likely finding that final Metroid room if we haven't seen it already, and I'm just being dumb about it.
Jefe did revert, so he does have to kill this Metroid room again, but thankfully he is right here, and he just doesn't need to go get Space Jump.
Right. Space Jump was kind of behind a problem, and it solved that problem it was behind, right? So, yeah, it's just
it's
not
nice
necessary.
for horizontal movement. It's just not nice enough to make up for the time it would have taken running back from the map.
Right. Although Space Jump would have shaved that time down a little bit. I imagine we're going to see the same from DRocky here after he gets the map.
Probably. But DRocky got the Metroids earlier, so he won't have to re-kill them.
Right.
I just love how close these runners are to each other.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about this category. There's not really a specific item you can get, I suppose, other than ice, because ice makes it really trivializes killing the Metroids, that can really put one player ahead of the other in a massive way. I mean, I guess it depends on the seed. You could have gravity be a big deal for movement, but they both got it very early, so
it just all comes down to routing and execution.
Yeah, and yes, movement, of course. Now, where is DRocky heading here? Okay. Okay, look at this.
I still wonder why DRocky pivoted so much for so many supers.
I mean, not having to reload, I guess. It's hard to say. I mean, when it comes to taking out Mother Brain 1, it's not about damage level. It's about the amount of projectiles you shoot into Mother Brain 1. And then, yes, a certain level of damage, of course, but that only requires a couple of, at least like one super, maybe two.
Yeah, it's literally like 5 supers and then meeting the projectile count.
Yeah.
And since they have ice, they have a free Zeb skip.
Okay, we've got Criteria map, and wait a second. It's Torian. It's in Torian. Okay. There's a major here, but Jefe is not going to go for that major. Jefe is going to book it to Torian. And
he doesn't have a reason to care what the major is.
Absolutely.
He thought for a moment about going and grabbing that E-tank and then decided he didn't want to wait for Mom Teresa to die.
Yeah. You know, that cutscene
is the right call. You don't need more E-tanks at this point.
A few, 30-second long cutscenes, and DRocky's going to be right on Jefe's heels here. Like this, there is no room for error. Well, okay, there's a little room for error. It's just more exciting if I say there's no room for error, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta build up the tension. Because it is true. Like, it literally just takes Jefe making one wrong move and dying. Like he's about to do.
About to? Oh my god.
Like,
oh my god! No way! That's it. D-Rocky's in the lead now. Yeah,
that's
it.
actually nuts.
Commentators
like, I feel
curse.
like we Caster cursed him.
I think Caster cursed Jefe. You owe Jefe an apology. Jax, come on. Oh my goodness. Now here's the thing. Jefe's not the only one that does not have Varia. And D-Rocky's gonna have to go through Wasteland as well, but might just think, okay, I'll just Crystal Flash. It was actually only a few energy points too late for Jefe to Crystal Flash.
Yep.
Was down to like the 32 or something, and just was not gonna be enough because of the delay.
Set up for it slightly earlier, he would have been fine.
Yeah. That's
D-Rocky
crazy.
will not have the power bombs for it.
Oh, that's true. Oh my goodness. Oh, actually, yes, he will, because right in the next room is power bombs.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that, and I don't think he checks it.
I don't think you can afford the Kago here. Yeah.
He doesn't have the energy to safely check it and get through.
If this is a heated room. Okay, not the worst heated room. Okay.
It's funny that it is heated, though.
Yeah. Just mean. Just straight up mean. Okay. Get up there, get that map, get those Metroids. D-Rocky pulling this might be... or you can even look at it this way. Jefe may have snatched defeat out of the jaws of victory here.
Possibly. It ain't over yet, though.
It is not. That is a lot of heat that Jefe's dealing with here. But and why actually? What is Jefe doing? If I'm
not sure.
What
is he doing?
Jefe never got the wreck ship map. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that the Metroids aren't there. But wait, you're so close to...
No, he's going for the majors at bowling?
Oh, okay.
Maybe he thinks one of these must be Varia?
Yeah.
That's the only way this makes sense, is if he thinks, oh, I'm going to go get Varia here, and then Wasteland is free.
I could have been sure that it was because of wreck ship, but, like, not heading towards wreck ship. That is Varia.
There is Varia, so he is right. But I mean, also, like, I'm just realizing I made the flippant comment about Bomb Torizo. If he did Bomb Torizo, he wouldn't have died.
Oh, you're right. Also, real quick, Varia's has been acquired. And next, oh, look at this. Charge Beam has been acquired.
Completely not necessary in this seed, but it's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. And it'll be... I mean, it'll be like, well... That's a dot done, I see, but at least I got Charge and Varia. If D-Rocky doesn't mess up here somewhere. But there they are. There are those Metroids. And that is all objectives completed for DRockyLizard.
Yep, he's just got to backtrack to Meridia for Mother Brain, and then the escape is what? Meridia to Norfair to Bryn?
If I remember correctly.
I think so. I'm like 90% sure that was the route.
Not a short escape.
Not a horrendously long one. It's only about half the world.
Yeah. Okay, well, since the Metroids and the M2 icon look like trippers?
I don't know what a tripper is.
I don't know what
context.
There's a reference here on this. Man, that is crazy. That is absolutely crazy.
Going? Just gonna go farm? Why? I mean, did D-Rocky forget there's no Mother Brain 2?
Oh, it might again be the same for the same reason that D-Rocky's collecting X's.
That's gotta be it, right?
If D-Rocky thinks, oh, I need to get 30 supers. No.
There is
an
still
X right there.
Wasteland.
There's also an X right there. So that DRocky did not get. So I guess it's not. I don't think that's the case. Oh, farming for health to get through here.
But he also has crystal flash ammo.
Yeah. Oh. Don't take a hit here. Okay.
This guy's hurt.
They do, especially without Varia. And then you got to take a hit right there, but still plenty to get through. And there's an E-tank right above here, I believe. So.
The E-tank, the one in Bomb Chorizo?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's Bomb
right
Chorizo or the
Brinstar
exit
Shaft.
to Brins Shaft.
Yeah. But now, DRocky did farm for Wasteland, and it worked out beautifully there. Just enough health to get through, and then some. But uh-oh, heated rooms here, and a lot of it. Crystal Flash incoming. There we go.
Yep. Let's himself
Hey, you know what?
down room transitions so there's no risk.
Yeah, and you know what? The extra X is maybe not such a bad idea here. It's extra crystal flashing.
They're
And
paying off.
yeah, actually, DRocky can even load up on power bombs right here. There you go, and maybe even work up for another one. Well, not if you bury it in the ground, buddy.
Yeah. It's so easy to do. Those guys die instantly with this loadout.
Yeah, with this beam combo, yeah, you'll underestimate your own strength there.
Okay,
for sure.
but what is he farming for now?
I don't know. For the lulls, I had no idea.
Just health for comfort, I guess.
Listen,
like,
we gotta
not
look.
that much heat between him and Mother Brain.
We just gotta look at this as a. We just gotta look at this as a. Hey, I've got some good questions for the after game interview.
Yeah, if we remember by then.
Yeah. You know, thanks for reminding me. Some of these I have taken notes for that because, you know, I like to have good questions. You know, let me just go ahead.
It's a good call. I'm a bad note taker. I never remember to take notes. Alright, so we're gonna see DRocky drop down climb, and Mother Brain is like right there afterwards.
This one is close to finishing, everybody. Wow, that's now 46 minutes is not, of course, the fastest seed we've seen in this tournament, but definitely not a slow one. Of course, there is more time to go, but man.
Honestly, this is one of those where you know if this was a like weekly lobby with 30 people, someone would finish it in 30 minutes.
Yeah,
even
true.
though most of the lobby is probably around the time these two are gonna have.
DRocky unnecessarily going for the spark skip here, but it can be quicker. So yeah, it is a quicker skip, and unless you have to reset 4 times to do your shine spark, that does make it less quicker.
All right, so there is no Mother Brain 2, so get your guesses in chat on how long you think the escape is gonna be. I'm gonna go with 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 150.
Because it was a fair ways into Bryn. It wasn't close to the Bryn entrance to Norfair.
That's it, everyone. That's your time for guessing. Oh,
105.
okay.
Holy cow.
Jeez. Well, I misplaced the 5. It was supposed to be to the left there, but I was almost right. If you're, yeah. Yeah, this one could have gone either way, honestly. It was simply for Jefe, just that one death, or the reset in Wasteland because of the oncoming death. That's it. That was all it took. And of course,
Rocky's looking at the map now going, how is this escape timer? What have I missed?
Yeah.
I'm with him.
Yeah.
I don't understand this escape timer.
There are times where you'll have a couple of different paths, and the calculation per room, if it's like, hey, there is a better path here, and you just don't see it, it's not going to add up in your head. Yeah, we didn't see. I mean, I don't know where that top right Brinstar entrance goes, but yikes, this is going to be pretty close. Yeah, you don't even mess with trying to do a short charge there. You just get your distance, unless you're just like, you've got them locked in. And there it is. Escape timer makes sense now.
Yeah, it does.
And the first win for round 1 goes to DRockyLizard. That was clean. That was well pulled off by DRocky. Just honestly, no notes. Really checked areas, checked maps, found the path, found the line, and pulled it off. So GG's to both racers for round 1.
Connected to the ship.
Say again?
I didn't realize Norfair connected to the ship.
Yeah, like right to it. Yeah, that's there's a lot to keep track of here as we're yapping about the game. But regardless, that is a clean win for round 1 for DRockyLizard. We're going to be getting ready here for round 2, giving our racers just a quick little break as they prepare the next race, the next seed, and as we get everything sorted. So don't go anywhere. Just, get a little stretch in there, grab a snack if you need to. We'll be back shortly for round 2 of this best of 3 between Jefe and DRockyLizard.
I'm still Jack Soman. We've still got Braythorn doing commentary with me. We've still got Toaster on tracking. And this time around, yep, so that's Braythorn. This time around, the guys have picked item draft, and they have drafted Varia Suit and Spring Ball. So they have no excuse for forgetting they have Spring Ball this time.
True. I mean, yeah, that was a thing in the last round. But no, I'm excited to see this one. This is an interesting couple of item choices here, but we're gonna see how they handle it here very shortly in 3, 2, 1, go!
So amusingly, they did also ban bombs and gravity as the ones they chose to make sure could not be picked. We will get them synced up once the runners are both going. We see right off the bat, starting in a heated room, but they have Varia, so they don't care.
It's interesting watching Jefe run the seed while DRocky's in the menus of the. There we go. Now we can get them synced up. Oh, speed booster has been acquired. Interesting
that is
early
a
speed.
Really good blind at the beginning. So we are getting them synced up here.
Yeah, I'm expecting there to be some. I'm expecting we're gonna see things like high jump boots and different underwater movement items here, since starting with Spring Ball. It's just really interesting what the item draft can do to the logic.
It can warp things so much. You can have seeds open up so fast. I think we've seen seeds with item draft that only had 4 logic steps because the whole world was open by then.
Yeah,
which is insane.
They're very well synced up here. Look at this.
Yeah, love to see it. Because this is also back to the traditional 4-boss objective, starting with Varia means that these guys will be able to do Ridley the moment they have enough damage to do so, basically.
Exactly.
A lot of times in these seeds, because Varia is usually a late item placement, they wind up having to find tanks to do a Varia-less Ridley or find Varia anyway, but not today.
I thought we were about to see Jefe make a little mistake there, or at least go and scope out those items after those crumble blocks.
I was going to say, that is a risky gamble.
Yeah. You're not going to find Morph down there. That's not, the logic doesn't like to do it that way. Giving you the item to get out of the area that you got into to undo a soft lock is not really what you're going to see.
Yeah.
And
Not
they're
typically.
back to being almost
And I think
synced
if
up
he
here.
already had Morph, he probably would have just gone for it. But without Morph, he can't progress past it to get any info.
Right. Yeah, I'll say that watching these two runners race each other is actually really cool because they're very matched in their skills. Orb has been acquired with Morph Ball for both DRocky and Jefe.
DRocky says, no, I don't want to do Bomb Chorizo for the E-Tank, whereas Jefe says, yes, I
Yeah?
will kill Bomb Terizo. I don't have an E-Tank yet. The first one is valuable.
Yes, and I don't disagree, honestly.
I
But
definitely
D-Rock is
agree
getting
with
2
Jefe.
items, while Jefe's fighting for that one. And it's supers and missiles here.
Oh, as long as he can get back, that's good.
Clo1313 here saying, Varia drafted after last seed. Quelle surprise. Yeah, not very surprising, actually. Yeah. Oh, we got a mini boss rush to the left. Look at that.
Dragon into Kraid.
For some missiles. Wow,
That's
you must really want those
hilarious.
missiles. Yeah, we got some majors here in the bottom with speed booster, and I mean, if you're good at short charging, you can reach that. And another major off to the right as well in Aqueduct, which is available because there's a dry room to the left, and they have a speed booster. So now Jefe is over here in Wrecked Ship. So there has been
a wasted space today.
Could be, but this is a pretty major divergence here, and cannot open that door. So yeah, right back on track here. Hopefully Jefe remembers that, oh, I've got Morph now. I can go get those 2 item checks done. Also, I apologize for the terrible French accent earlier. I haven't worked on that in a long time.
It's fine.
Okay, Jefe,
First
leaving those
try
items behind.
gate glitch from DRocky.
Ooh, smooth. Love it.
That is spicy.
Here, D-Rocky, this one's for you. First try. There you go. That's I like that one both when it's serious and sarcastic.
It works better when you use it for both. If
Yeah.
you only use it for sarcasm, then it doesn't hit the same.
That's true. See, it's easier when you type it. Very true.
All right. So did I see correctly? Jefe went and grabbed the save so he can go down here and revert if he's soft blocked.
That's smart.
We know that DRocky wasn't soft locked.
Good save there from Jefe.
Jefe won't need to revert, but I think it's the right call to do that. It's worth the minor time loss.
I agree.
With the lack of knowledge.
Yeah. D-Rock is here wondering, how badly do I need that E-Tank and those missiles? And not badly enough, it seems.
He knows he's here out of logic in the first place.
Yeah. I am hoping to see them head towards. I want to see what's waiting for them in
Jefe's
Aqueduct.
trying to take this map in and figure out I want to know what's in the top right of Brinstar. Scroll your map, Jefe. Ridley could be hiding there.
I got to do this every best of 3, but here it is. Scroll your maps.
I mean, it's probably just a missile, but we don't know.
We'll never know, maybe. Okay, D-Rocky getting a good little shine spark here, and heading into Wreck Ship Shaft. Getting these this refill here. Not a bad idea.
Yep, and I think we're going to see both runners then make their way over to Aqueduct.
Yep.
That's got to be the next item they go for.
Right. Likely their next progression item there. Oh, yeah, no, don't look at the top right. Don't do it. No, don't scroll anymore. Stop. Please. We don't want to know. Literally, it's just a few more tiles, and we would probably know. Please.
I just love that they're both doing it. I mean,
it's on purpose at this point. It has to be.
It has to be. So we are seeing DRocky is at least using the made Samus, which I think there should be more Samus sprites where it's Samus in her power armor wearing some kind of costume.
And by the way, X-ray suit has been acquired. It was X-ray visor before. This seed, it's the suit. By the way, we got to give it some gravitas here.
Sure. But I just love that it's made Samus, so it's not like Zero Suit Samus, but a maid costume instead of a Zero Suit. No, it's Power Suit Samus, but with a maid costume over the suit. It's so funny. It's my favorite.
We were actually just talking about some of the different sprite choices you have when you're choosing your sprite for your seed. And by the way, guys, if you just watch these and you've never run them, you got to do it. These are so much fun, even if you're not that experienced with Super Metroid.
If you're inexperienced, there is a basic setting that is extremely doable. If you watch the exhibition match, WX Fan and the Divine, who are both freely admit they are not racers at all, were able to complete a basic seed in like 2 hours.
Right. And honestly,
theirs was with silly settings besides basic. So like if you just do a regular basic seed, it will be easier than that.
Right. And I've said for a long time that the map randomizer itself, along with its spoiler data and map, is one of the best ways to learn Super Metroid, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
You're not going to learn vanilla routes. You're not going to learn, PRKD. No. You're going to learn exactly the tricks you need to for whatever level of difficulty you choose.
I will say, if you're specifically interested in running 100%, you will learn every item location in every room very quickly playing Map Rando, which does help with then learning 100%, because then the routing is a lot easier. It's just, oh, look up a route. Oh, these are the rooms I need to go to. And I know where every item is in each room and how to get there.
Exactly.
I'm not a good 100% runner, but it is the only category I can kind of speed run. And I can do like an hour and a half 100%.
Uh-oh. Gravity Suit has been acquired by both of them. Again, so they diverged and resynced. I mean,
so good.
Yeah. This is like the synchronized swimming, but like running and shooting aliens instead.
Yes. Synchronized swimming, but running and shooting aliens instead.
You can quote me on that. Is the X-ray suit for black tie events, or is it more business casual? I'm gonna say that it's a power suit. Get it? Because of the power suit. Yes. No, I don't know. If you're talking about suits, it wasn't my best. They can't all be bangers, all right?
I liked it.
Thank you.
I'm also old. I like dad jokes.
Well, we did finally see the rest of that map there. It's just a health item, by the way. Top right.
Okay. It's not Ridley. They can rest easy.
Yeah. Now, I do love the fact that Kraid is hiding behind Dragon here. That's so funny.
Neither of our runners wound up scrolling and not seeing it, but that could have been one of those things where it gets overlooked pretty easily. And now DRocky comes back and is going to do Bomb Chorizo. He has supers. It'll be a much faster kill.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, I'm with it. That actually worked out. It's going to be a lot faster. It really does take away the seriousness of the moment when you're just like, boop, boop, you're dead.
Yep. Or if you have plasma where it's literally just a single charge shot and he dies instantly.
Yeah.
But no, I think in the context of what DRocky did, because he did not go save before going down the one way.
Right.
He skipped it because he was expecting there's a moderate chance I have to revert and go grab speed again.
Right.
So now he comes back and he's like, okay, well, I have supers. It's a fast kill. I need an E-tank.
And of course, it's rooms like this one that DRocky just went through here that really just illustrates how weak sauce your jumps are when you have speed booster and no boots. You can get around that if you don't hold down sprint, but who doesn't hold down sprint? Like,
right?
It's like a whole thing.
Super Metroid and Mario are the games where you're always holding down the run button.
Yeah. It's like how you're
I'll
always
tell that
just
to my wife.
Okay. Not a habit there. Yeah.
No, we've played Mario together a few times and she never holds down the run button and it drives me insane.
Well, it turns into a sort of a cozy, sort of casual, nice jog kind of game. I imagine. But no, there's a reason why when I run these, I actually like to use like an 8-bit Do controller with the back button, the button on the back of it, because then I just hold that as I'm gripping the controller. It's so much more comfortable.
Yeah, the problem is the one I have with back paddles has the D-pad in the wrong place.
Oh yeah. No,
so I do use an 8-bit Do, but I use the 8-bit Do Pro Plus, which is an older one.
Pro 2 or Pro 3? Pro 2,
no,
the D-pad's it's a little too clicky on the buttons on the D-pad for the Pro 3, so I actually recommend the Pro 2 instead.
Yep. But no, mine is the older Pro Plus, so I don't have back paddles at all.
Ooh, yeah.
But it is that format. It's the PlayStation layout controller, basically.
Right. I do want to mention Alamaxia saying, not gonna lie, this Matt Rando tournament's been on more than the Olympics in my house. That just means you have good taste.
Right. We just see D-Rocky going for a speed kill on Dragon.
Yep.
Pretty clean.
If you've got those short charges down and gravity suit, I mean, it's really...
that belly's real red. It's like 2 more super shots.
Yeah, those shine sparks do a lot of damage. Now, you do have to be careful about chain damage there, but I didn't see any risk of that here. It looked like D-Rocky has those well practiced. There it is. Dragon down. Kraid next. Hope for good drops here.
Absolutely clean. Yeah, if he doesn't get enough supers, he won't be able to quick kill.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, no!
There is technically a missile-only quick kill. I have no idea if D-Rocky knows it.
Right. Well, we could be seeing some prom DLC here, so hope you're all excited. Just in case, though, everybody say, hi, Kraid. And... oh, never mind. Kraid's sticking around.
Oh, he missed the second super, so he's got 7 missiles left to kill Kraid.
Yeah.
That
shouldn't
hurts.
be a big deal here, though.
It's just slow. It's frustrating.
Yeah, and you get yelled at the whole time. It's really kind of aggressive.
Ooh.
It's almost like it's a giant space dinosaur or something.
Yep.
Oh, there's the supers. Gee, thanks, game.
Right. Is opting to go grab the missiles afterwards.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
makes sense. He needs more for Mother Brain.
Yeah, I think they might have already seen Billy May's room, so it wouldn't have been 2 missile packs or anything. But you know, that's the reward. D-Rocky worked hard for that.
Yep.
Enjoy your missiles, King. There you go.
Fortunately, because he's so clean with his short charges that he can do it during the fight, that means escaping is trivial.
Right. Of course, a gravity jump would also work for that.
Yeah, but it's slow.
It's true. That's true.
I would have said easy if he had the gravity jump out. I said trivial.
Right. And Jefe finding the ship here in Norfair. But it looks like I didn't see where the map location was, but I don't think it was close. So, yep, we've got some Norfair blinding on the menu here.
Good old West Ocean.
Is the map in a left-facing door here? Uh-oh, plasmers have been acquired. That's a fun one.
When you have no beams, that is like, you're so happy, but you're also like, oh god, the next major I go to is just gonna be random spacer, isn't it?
Oh, guess what? Guess who's here? Guess who's here?
Probably Fantoon.
Yep.
Not guaranteed, but probably.
Is that 2 in a row with West Ocean Fantoon? I think it's 2 in a row. I think we did see that. I might be getting a little bit of seed bleed here because I was watching Oates versus Emmett. But yeah, I believe that's double.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was the bottom door. They both saved at the top save room and then went to the bottom door for it. We had them synced up and everything.
Yeah, it was very early on. Very early on, I remember. So yeah, how about that? Huh? West Ocean Fantoon deniers.
I think someone did a statistical analysis, and it's something like 40 or 50% of all maps that are in West Ocean that are left facing
Yeah,
are Fantoon.
it's just too many right doors that it's yeah. You got too many
you would
options
expect
there.
that number to be a third because there's 3 left-facing maps.
Right. But I think it also correlates to how many right side doors are in the room in question. And here we're talking about 5 right side facing doors.
And specifically, the way the generator for map rando works is single tile rooms get swapped around during the generation because they can just be interchangeable.
Right. Jefe here. Wait a minute. If that's Bubble Mountain, so yeah, it's going to be to the left side of the map there, that right door there. And Jefe just grabbing a few extra missiles to make that Fantoon fight a little easier, while DRocky is in Big Pink picking up supers. I don't think we saw Jefe go through Big Pink.
The main time you won't see a map in West Ocean not be Fantoon is when there's just not another single tile. When the map is on the bottom left door specifically.
Yeah.
You can occasionally get it where this middle room is a 2-tile room and just there's no single tiles elsewhere, so it can't be Fantoon.
Well, interesting little loop up here at the top of Big Pink. But yeah, DRocky needs to find that West Ocean, get that map, because you don't want to be stuck blinding Norfair for half of your race. That is no fun.
Norfair is the worst to blind.
It is.
Our tracker knows the pain of blinding Norfair.
Oh boy. Toaster probably just ready to sound off there in chat. There it is. Ultra mad.
Ultra
nice.
mad.
That is the perfect response to that. No notes. And Fantoon is down. We're going to be seeing this Norfair map here in just a bit.
A little bit of a loop around to get to.
Oh, yeah. Scenic route. We love it.
The only thing unfortunate about Toaster's match, Gurgluck, is that we couldn't have more. I wanted them to have to play a best of 7.
Oh my goodness.
It was fantastic. It was very fun.
It's like, hey, did you enjoy that best of 3? How about we do this all day? I don't know. I would honestly, with how synced up these racers have been with the fact that they're so well matched, we got to try not to be biased here, but I am hoping for a game 3.
We're always rooting for game 3. I argued in the Oats versus Emmett race that commentators rooting for game 3 is not bias. It's just wanting more games.
I like that. Everybody, there you go. That's signed into law. There it is. Ratified.
Game 1, we don't have a preference who wins. Game 3, we don't have a preference who wins. Game 2, we want the loser of game 1 to win. Always,
that's right. No
matter who it is. It has nothing to do with the person. It has to do with we want 3 games.
You heard it here first. DRocky, Jax wants bad things to happen to you. But just right now in this circumstance, probably.
Yes. DRocky's a great dude. I don't want anything actually bad to happen to him. I just want 3 games.
Right. Rooting for game 3 is a bias towards the viewers.
Exactly.
But you said it was not biased. I'm so confused.
It's not biased towards either runner.
By the way, I hate this wall jump. I hate it. I hate it because then the cack at the top, even if you get it, which I rarely do, the cack at the top is like, oh, you weren't wanting to make this jump, were you? How about some spikes to the face?
Yeah, he's a jerk. Whenever I'm trying to get up Bubble Mountain, I will usually pause on the right wall, do a couple of stationary wall jumps, just to make sure the cack is not going to spike me because he's such a jerk. And anytime I forget to do that, he knocks me out of it.
He thinks he's so important because there's a little ledge. Well, guess what? That's the worst guard job ever. You just stand there. All right? You suck. I said it.
See, what I think is funny is we know that the developers of Super Metroid knew that bomb jumping was a thing. I wonder if he's literally just put there to deter bomb jumping up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. By the way, I was wrong. The worst guard job ever goes to the pink pirate who's in Fish Tank at the bottom right. Just walking back and forth in his little pit right there. That's the worst one.
Yeah.
Okay, DRocky's going to be finding finding West Ocean here in just a bit, following the same path that Jefe did. Coming in with a few more items. Well, actually, no. Just I'm objectively wrong there. A little more exploration done, but it's not going to help because that's what maps are for. And this room right here is where DRocky's like, oh, okay, all right, I know what's happening here. Didn't even check. Was just like, nope. I don't know if DRocky might have even seen a deactivated save room, but
I don't think he did.
When the map is there, you already know.
It's almost always Fantoon. It's always a surprise when it's not.
Just like for my network technicians out there, it's always the DNS. West Ocean map room on the left, it's always Fantoon.
Please don't remind me of DNS issues.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't speak those into being, considering, you know, caster curse and all that, and we are online on the internet, on live TV.
I've had so many headaches with DNS trying to set up my home network. I have a Pi-hole, I have VPN, and a bunch of other stuff, and DNS always causes the most problems with all of those things.
With all that, are you still running dynamic DNS, or do you static it?
All of my devices that I care about routing on are static. Like, my PC is static.
Okay, good. All right. Having fun, chat? Isn't this your favorite when we start talking about network administration?
I'm a big nerd, okay?
Yeah.
We all are. That's why we're here watching people play a 30-year-old video game.
Yep. I mean, hey, listen, I, for a living, talk about computers and now Pokemon stuff. So, like, it's Nerd Central every day. Like, I've got no, I'm not beating the allegations here. And all of chat fell asleep. Well, yeah, say that when you're calling your ISP, because you got, and them telling you, did you try turning it off and on again? And you're unplugging your gateway. Anyways, all right. What just got picked up? Looks like more power bombs, I think, for Jefe.
Yeah, he's been very sad. He's one super missile pack away from being able to kill Ridley. Technically, he has enough power bombs. He could kill Ridley on this loadout.
Yeah, yeah.
No one wants to do the power bomb kill if you don't have to.
Well, you know, I don't think I've ever seen anyone, of course, you know, Jefe doesn't have charge because charge and plasma would trivialize that very quickly. But I don't think I've ever seen anyone use the special beam attack with plasma for Ridley. I don't even know how much damage it does.
Not very much.
Oh my goodness. So does X Factor do more?
If memory serves, X Factor and Ice Shield both do a lot. The
I thought
Spazer
Ice Shield
one
just
is
did like 40
garbage.
40 per bit, isn't it?
I mean, that's still 160.
Yeah, that's true.
And actually, I think it's more than that.
Okay, we did. By the way, Mother Brain is here in Norfair.
Right, Toaster, exactly.
Ice Shield isn't that much, but it's a lot when you only have Ice Beam. True. Truth. So in Norfair, we have
just hard to get multiple hits on.
We're looking at a potential very quick timer here because in Norfair we have both Landing Site and Mother Brain. So, heads up, chat. No, don't put your guesses in yet, please. All right.
Just be thinking about it. Be thinking about it.
Start running the math. Plasma SBA is 300 per particle. That's a lot. Wow. I mean, it's not as much as a full hit with X Factor, right? But no, 600? Isn't that the same as hitting with all 4 bits of X Factor? What does X Factor do?
I don't remember.
I think it's like 3 per, something like that. And Ridley does like to be above you. And it kind of goes up and down, so I don't know. I want to see it, but if you have charge and plasma, you just don't need it, because that single plasma shot is all you need. Not a single one. You know what I mean? Charge plasma does a lot, and it's faster. Please say something. I'm spiraling here.
I think it's funnier to just let you spiral, though.
Okay, that's true. I think that is that is probably the only, that and me ranting about computers is the only reason people hang out in my chat.
What Braithorn doesn't realize is that I enjoy trolling my co-commentator.
Okay, good. You're meant for this then, by the way. That's what that means. Plasma and Wave SBA. Oh, they are both 4 particles, right? Same damage, but X Factor already has strats for getting all 4 to hit. True. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the insight there. I just don't see many. The only SBA strats I see are Ice and Wave. Those are the only ones I ever see commonly used, but probably because of the efficacy of Plasma Charge already.
Well, and because of the circumstances where it would be used are specifically with certain speedrun strats.
Right. Yeah, and Plasma is just way too out of the way for most speedrun routes.
Pretty much. I think it's literally just 100% that grabs it.
Yeah.
And
well, no,
if you want to count it, GT Classic.
Well, there's a certain route. I know Bastion Blue does it. That Plasma is part of the route. KPDR. There we go. I think that's the one Bastion does.
Fair enough. I would think that it wouldn't be worth the time to go and grab.
I guess I was trying to remember which one it was, like what radio station sounding name it was, because that's what they all are to me. It's like, yeah, 105 PRKD.
They really do all sound like U.S. radio stations. Especially the ones that start with Kraid, since U.S. radio stations actually do start with either W or K.
Right.
Depending on which half of the country they're in.
Like, tell me how right this sounds, okay? Like,
there's some nerdy trivia for you.
Welcome to 101 PRKD Smooth Jazz.
There you go. It's perfect. All right, I'm sorry. I know I stun locked you there just a little bit. It's okay. I took the vocal effects off that raised my voice up.
This is actually my natural voice, just so you know.
It's totally fine.
Jefe getting a quick kill here. A pretty quick kill and clean for a Dragon. About to take on Kraid. And they're both just going to have Ridley left. Jefe has 30 super missiles, though. So, yeah, we just need another X pickup for DRocky that's going to not be power bombs. This has been a very generous seed in terms of ammo in general, but a lot of it has been power bombs. And, oh, still an opportunity. Okay, never mind. Prom DLC for everyone here.
You love to see it.
Yeah. By the way, fun fact, Kraid only appears in 2 Metroid games, and we do not visibly see him die in either one. He just likes to sink.
There's a Kraid in Dread, there's Kraid in Zero Mission / Nestroid, and there's Kraid in Super Metroid.
Okay, I'm sorry, 4. Okay, I was just thinking of Super Metroid and Dread. I guess we see him die in Nestroid, don't we?
Yep.
And but in Zero Mission, if I'm not mistaken, he does just sink down.
Yeah. Like the Zero Mission one is very much trying to be just like Super Metroid, but facing the other way.
Right. With also slightly better.
Yeah. That's the other thing is we do see baby Kraids. Unlike Ridley, we don't know if this is the same Kraid in all of these instances.
If you've seen the Dread cutscene, it really does seem like it's the same Kraid, at least from Super Metroid. And honestly, if you're looking at Nestroid, that looks like a baby Kraid.
Sure.
And that's actually what I think they were calling back to with baby Kraid in the room.
Oh,
2
for
rooms
sure.
before Kraid. So
it did look like DRocky missed 1 super on this Ridley.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, that shouldn't be a problem with 35
That's 2.
25 missiles and power bombs. It shouldn't be a problem.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't miss any of these. There's another one.
Yikes.
Now he's less fine.
I mean, look, you can make up for a super missile with
Okay.
oh, there it is. There it is. Crate is done. I love the freeze frame there too.
Yep. He made up for it with his missiles well enough for all of the supers that got eaten by the tail.
That damn tail. That thing, man, I've seen some races here where a racer gets stuck on getting killed by Kraid or some kind of suitless Kraid like 4 times in a row. It is tragic.
Ridley.
Ridley, not Kraid. Kraid kills no one.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
Ridley is what I meant.
Kizantune, I do agree. The one in Dread, I would assume, is an X-Parasite clone, except that the X-Parasites haven't been released yet by that point in Dread.
Yeah, the X-Parasites were still trapped at that point, still quarantined. So now that's why you see when Ravenbeak does get assimilated, it is the same one that eventually did get Kraid's. I guess it is Kraid's dead body. So Kraid, I guess, does canonically die in Dread. So actually, you just helped me understand something I was talking about earlier.
There you go.
Yeah, nice. First, I'm forgetting that there were games before Super Metroid, and then I'm putting out fake news about Kraid. Go ahead. What were you saying?
D-Rocky does not have ammo to be able to do Mother Brain without leaving and refarming.
Well, there's a farm right there, though.
There is, but it means he can't do any kind of Zeb skip. He has to kill.
Yeah. And guess who's right on his tail but has not killed Ridley yet? Jefe right here. D-Rocky just callously robbing us of a game 3 here, potentially. However, taking lots of damage. My goodness. Gonna have to be a little more careful about that in Mother Brain 2.
Yep. He'll be fine, but he'll have to be very careful on the retry going in. He needs to not take that kind of damage again.
Jax, you have already told us that you want bad things to happen to D-Rocky, okay? Like, you don't have to hide that anymore. Be your true self. Okay, we support you.
So I'm assuming he's going to find a save is what he's doing here? Or no, he's decided that this ammo
there's a
is
refill
faster than the farm.
Yeah. Is it that much faster? You get the drop rates
I'm
are
not
pretty
sure
good.
That it is.
Yeah.
The drop rates are pretty good, and that was several rooms to get there. I think it would have been faster to just farm the bugs.
Yeah, potentially. But no. We're happy about this. Come on, Jefe, come on. You can do this.
Now he's going for a save.
Yeah.
This is the smart choice by D-Rocky.
I mean, you love to see it is what I meant to say. That's good. That's great. We love to see that.
This is the smart choice, because if you watched my race, both me and my opponent in my last race died on Mother Brain. In my case, multiple times.
Wow.
Because this is the bare minimum for Mother Brain.
Yeah, I ended up not being able to stick around for that, but I was just really enjoying the fact that it was beans and toast. By the way. I'm thinking about toaster, by the way. I'm thinking about our tracker, not you, Jax.
Yes. I see how it is.
I'm sorry. No, I meant to say, I mean, I commented on your last race, so didn't I? Have you done another one since then? Since that one?
No.
Okay. Sorry, I flipped you guys in my brain. My bad.
It's fine. So we see
Toaster just laughing at me.
going for a backup. He's gonna spark across, but this means he'll have even less leeway on Mother Brain.
Yeah, can't really take a lot of hits here. Interestingly.
And Jefe is now hot on his heels.
Toaster saying his final item loadout is pretty neat. Yeah. I mean, it's ammo seed all the way. Interesting that they both have. I like that. I like that D boost from Jefe there. And going in with
it was a good setup.
D-Rocky took a little too much damage there, but can get health very quickly. The only thing you can't do, you don't want that to happen when you're locked in with Mother Brain 2.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so they're
This
both
is
basically having a
anybody's game now.
Oh yeah, this is super close. Jefe does have more of a cushion though to take hits.
He has more of a cushion to take hits, and if he misses supers, he's fine.
Right.
Not that you should ever miss on Mother Brain, but like mistakes happen. Nobody's perfect.
It is a big old brain. It's a large target. Jefe, no, don't go for that refill. Just get. You're not even missing that much ammo. Seriously, it's like four groupings, and you could have like full missiles there. Yeah. Okay, it's not like DRocky didn't do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I imagine, though, we might see that D boost from Jefe, though, which will leave Jefe with more health for Mother Brain 2.
All right, so DRocky is going to come into Mother Brain 2. Get your guesses in chat on this escape timer.
Yeah, this is a same area. I'm saying 55 seconds, and that's generous.
I'm going to go 45.
Yeah, that's probably closer to the actual number. I just want to leave it open for everybody else to be right. That's all. Whoa, that was close.
DRocky,
oh,
you're giving me a heart attack.
That was a close shave. Oh, my goodness.
Jefe's fine. He still has his reserve. He's got enough health.
But that is Rainbow Beam incoming for DRockyLizard, who's looking to close this out in 2.
This is so close, though.
It is. This is the kind of races we love to see. And remember, guys, this is a single elimination
Minute
bracket.
15.
115. Wow, must be a really roundabout way here. And everybody just super wrong. But us too. It's okay.
Yeah.
Look at that here, incoming rainbow. That's so crazy. They're going to be on the escape at the same time. We love seeing that. DRocky's
so
got
good.
a solid lead, though.
It should mean both runners finish. The generally accepted rule is if you're on escape when your opponent wins, you finish.
Yeah. Flo, that was your first mistake right there. Never trust.
Why would you trust us?
I literally mixed up the people who are tracking I'm commentating with. Like, that's... I can be trusted with nothing here. Come on. They're both on the escape. This is awesome to see. Okay, I see what it is. They do have to go a roundabout way here.
Yep.
That's a little annoying. I imagine
it's a
for a
big
racer.
loop around.
Yeah. But yeah, and honestly, both of these racers have fantastic movement too. So it's so close. It's a 30-second difference. Yeah, this was so very close. Honestly, if Jefe had just refilled there with the bugs instead of going to the ammo station,
It'd
that would have been it.
About a 30-second difference, I think.
Maybe, but instead, your winner of this best of 3 and moving on in the tournament is DRockyLizard.
Can you guys hear me all right?
I
We
can hear you
can.
just fine. Yeah.
Excellent.
GG's.
Mr. Jefe in here.
Not
Yep,
quite.
He'll be in here in a moment. He's finishing his escape.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how
that
close
was-
this game was.
I took a quick look at the stream right after. I was like, oh my god, he was like at Mother Brain. I was close. I was having some ammo shambles there, and I couldn't get I suck at short charges, so I cannot get up to the top left room very well, as you can see.
Yep. So it is a 36-second difference between Jefe
Oh my
and
God.
DRockyLizard at the end.
Wow. Final time of 41:35.0. So yeah,
Pretty
we'll be
quick.
waiting. We'll be waiting on Jefe to get in here, and he's about to, and we can get the Yap Rando going. Welcome, Jefe. GG's.
GG's. My goodness,
Wow.
What
that
a
was close
race, you
one.
two.
That was so close.
Super close. GG's, Jefe.
Thank you. GG's to you.
That's the way you want
Man,
to finish.
that broke
off.
my heart a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really thought I had it there. Then, man.
There wasn't really much room for like doing anything other than what we did. I'm guessing it's just like you go there and you get gravity and you kill bosses and you just go through and collect enough ammo and barely make it.
Yeah, it was only
Yeah.
like 2 zones really.
Right, Brandon Norfair. I mean, I dipped into
Mhm.
wreck ship for like a second, but I couldn't do anything because it's power bomb locked or bomb locked. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. There's criteria. No. Meridia. No. Turian. No. It's wreck ship for 30 seconds. That was it for me.
Well, D-Rocky, I want to say real quick because Jax and I were talking about this. It's not biased to hope for a third round, but but you got it. You clutched it out. You got that win, and it was so close. And we love a close race. It was really exciting to watch. Man, that
You
was
guys kept us on the edge of our seats, especially when D-Rocky, when you took those hits in Mother Brain 1 and had to go back out and heal again. We were like, oh my god, is this the moment that makes the difference?
and it could.
I was at that point.
It
I was
almost
thinking, oh my
was.
god, Jax is the ultimate jinx against me with Mother Brain fights.
Oh, yeah, you have no idea because we'll talk about first seed here in a bit, round 1 in a bit.
Yeah,
But-
I hope that I have redeemed my caster cursing for you specifically, D-Rocky, because
Yep, it's been
you were
buried.
losing game 1 up until Jefe died in Wasteland.
Reset
Wasteland.
just
Yeah,
before dying. Yeah.
yeah. That's I went through there and I'm like, oh my gosh, thank goodness I took the time to collect these tanks and I
Yeah.
have potential. Actually, I don't think I crystal flashed there, but I was low
you
on
did it a
power
little
bombs. So I was
later.
like, I need to get through this. And plasma and ice and wave, that was super useful for getting through the ski guys.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you're looking at a race like this, you could point at like a dozen different things and say, "Oh, if I had done that, I would have won. Or if I'd done that, I would have won."
Yeah.
In this case, it was if Jax had not jinxed you, you would have won that first round. It was.
I'm sorry, Jefe.
Oh no, it's fine.
It has
I don't think I
happened
played
to-
I didn't think I played very well the first game either. So I mean-
You were in the lead up until the Wasteland death. Like,
what
clear
was
lead.
oh,
What was
'cause-
crazy to watch in both of these races is just how synchronized you both are.
Yes.
In terms of reading the logic and skill and tech and everything. You're both very, very close.
Yep.
And that's the fun thing about these kind of brackets, right? Like it'll sort of sift towards that eventually. And that just was really, it made for such a fun race to watch. But yeah, that was the difference there. I guess since we're talking about the first seed though, I got to ask D-Rocky, what you were going out of your way to get like more ammo than I guess what you would in a Metroid's objectives,
Right.
no Mother Brain
Right.
2. So what was the reasoning for that?
I had a
I'm
feeling you guys were gonna bring that up. I was looking for power bombs actually because I had 10, or I might have had 15, but I was a little bit low on like what my current ammo was at the time. But I wanted to make sure that I had at least 11 or 12 in case I needed a crystal flash. So when I saw those supers, I was like, I don't need more supers. And they're gonna think that they're gonna think that I might think there's a Mother Brain too.
We did actually think that.
Yeah.
But also,
yeah.
how funny is that for a runner to go, "Ugh, super missiles? I wish
Ugh.
this was power bombs. That
Super
never
missiles.
happens
How
except in
droll.
Mother Brain, except in Metroid's No Mother Brain 2.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, for the most part, like you do want super missiles, but then there's like the odd chance where you're at like 10 power bombs. You're like, man, if I just had one more, I could crystal flash with more energy to spare. So yeah, I wasted a lot of time doing that. I wasted a lot of time going down to wreck ship, which I think had nothing. And I was like, at that point, I was like,
definitely
I've lost.
wasted space in both seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just say one thing real quick? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it with emphasis and effect here. Scroll your maps. Y'all drove
What'd I
us
miss?
crazy, both of you, with that Norfair map. Not looking at the top right. It was just a health item.
It wasn't that you actually missed anything. It's that both of you didn't scroll your Norfair map for a long time when there was that hallway extending off. And we were like, surely there isn't Ridley hiding out there, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, second seed?
Yeah, on the second
Yeah,
seed.
second seed. Sorry, we're bouncing around a little. That's me.
Eventually,
That's my
one of
fault.
you did scroll it, and we
Well,
saw
I
it
saw
was
Ridley
just a
and
tank
Mother
of some
Brain, so
kind.
I was like, I already had my sights on where to go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just. I think it needs to be a rule because, like, you'll have commentators shaking and crying if you don't scroll your maps. I'm just being upfront about this. Like,
Same
save
thing,
early,
like
save
when people
often.
do random objectives. Please check the objectives before 30 minutes.
Yeah,
That's why I don't pick
Yes.
them. That's why I don't pick them. I don't pick them because I'm not used to the markers and like what the objectives look like on the map. Like Bomb Torizo. Like, what does that look like? I guess a red or like a solid X, but like, yeah. I can see why like we won't pause. Generally in random objectives, I won't pause until I feel or like check the objectives until I feel like I have to start diverging in what I collect and how I get ammo and health. But yeah, I know that's heck on the commentators trying to figure out what's going on.
I still maintain that we should have something akin to the spoiler map that develops as the maps are discovered and areas are discovered. I know it's probably difficult. That's not my problem. I just want it for commentators. But anyways,
It would be very nice
just-
for the viewership as
We
well.
just need
Yeah.
need for a race setting for there to be a unlock spoiler log for commentator crew and then unlock spoiler log button.
right, but it just can't be the whole spoiler log. We want to experience it with you. But
Yes.
yeah. Now, keeping with the theme of bouncing back and forth and confusing everyone as much as possible, DRocky, can you tell me about your pulling an Emmett?
Yeah.
We
We were
in the
doing
beginning.
the season 3 category picks, and
Yep.
I was thinking, oh, you know, the ones that were left were Varia plus movement and Metroids, and I was like, well, I've done Metroids already. I'm going to select Varia plus movement. So I clicked Varia plus movement, but what that does is that vetoes the game mode, and that's exactly what Emmett did, and I think Cruel Beans did that as well. When they picked, like he picked no objectives, or I mean, like it selected no objectives for him because he vetoed something else. And I knew this as I clicked it. I was like, oh no, I did this, and we got Metroids, but I wanted to honor the inertia, so I was like, I'm good with Metroids if you are. And luckily, Jefe was like, after the match, was like, yeah, it's a good change of pace. We're used to calling, you know, the Varia movement 9+1, so you know, it's something different for a change, I think.
Yeah, I haven't
was a
done
great
Metroids
race.
just yet, but so I didn't mind it too much.
Yeah.
It was interesting, and it is always an interesting game mode. I like seeing that like in a round 3 to shake things up, but starting off with it, I think was pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
And I know you said in the race time chat, I think you said something about I really shouldn't have picked Metroids after a race that you won, and which I was interested in seeing, but no, it did make for an entertaining race, and you both were sort of just locked in together for like more than half of that thing.
Yeah,
Or-
there wasn't really much divergent. I mean, Jefe, were you at any point like, oh, here's a 50-50?
On game 1,
Game 1 or game 2, really? Because, yeah.
I hesitate a little bit on game 2 because I think Bran had 3 different connectors to different zones, so I was just like, oh, what do I pick? So I did check Rex Ship like you did, but I wasn't sure if Logic wanted me to take me to Norfair criteria, so I kind of had some hesitant decisions. I'm not sure if that was noticeable to the viewers.
Well, for me, with criteria, I was like, well, I shouldn't go this way because the way out is going to be the Rex Ship shaft that needs bombs to escape, and at the time I didn't have bombs either, so that's why I went Norfair.
Okay.
Down there, and like the first room in criteria is a power bomb door, and you're just stuck because we don't have explosives at that point.
Right.
Well,
To answer your question on game 1, though, quickly, I was hesitant because I wasn't because I did skip Rex Ship. I went in there briefly, and then I kind of just like, okay, I hope there's nothing here, so I backed off. But
Okay.
Yeah, so he took the elevator down to the wrecked ship with like 80 health, and by the time the elevator finished, you realized you didn't have enough health to even make it to the right door of the lower Norfair hallway.
Right, and I think the map it looked pretty far, so I'm like, no, I'm not doing this right now.
Yeah,
It was
If it
pretty
it was
far.
the right
You had to
choice,
go
but you
through.
couldn't have known that.
I think it
that-
was lower Norfair elevator, then Gauntlet, then New
Then the other
Bridge.
gauntlet.
Yeah, New Bridge, and then I think Turian Escape Room 3, the one not Leodox, but the other one before it.
the long one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was it was very linear but very annoying. It was like you know, you have you know, with Gauntlet and whatnot, where it's like, okay, it's not fast, but you do know where you're going. But that did make me wonder though, Jefe, when you saw the criteria map and you saw that, okay, last Metroid room's not here. And you see there's Torian, but you had not gotten the map for Wreck Ship. Were you thinking maybe the Metroids were in Wreck Ship?
I mean, I guess there's a possibility. I did think that, but I'm like, well, Wreck Ship's far, so I'm just gonna send it to Torian and hope for the best. I think I made a critical mistake because I did a revert when I was in Climb. I was doing the stuff over there. I should have checked the 2 majors in bowling, and I think I could have actually maybe won that.
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
maybe it would have been neck and neck.
Varia.
then.
It was Varia. Yeah.
If
Forgot
you had
what
gotten
zone
that
he did.
Varia, then you wouldn't have had any troubles in Wasteland, and you guys would have been within seconds of each other. That's about
Yeah.
how much the lead was the time for you to go get Varia.
Yeah, because I went to Torian after I reverted, and then I had to revert again and then go back, and luckily I found Varia, but it was already too late at that point, obviously. But yeah, I think that was probably maybe a mistake on that one.
Well, either way, it still turned out to be a pretty close race. And then, of course, we all saw how close that last race was. But yeah, that's the main things I was wondering about the first race was for you, DRocky. I was like, there's so many items, and then of course reverting there for you, Jefe, did sort of turn the tables in the lead.
So,
But yeah, this is how it is. Whenever there's 2 racers that are so closely matched, it seems that there's not a lot of room for anything like that, you know?
I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. I don't consider myself anywhere close to the skill level of DRocky. So I'm actually
these 2 races proved you are.
Yeah.
okay. Maybe it's a good day for me. I don't know. I don't. He usually crushes me in other races, but I'm happy that I was able to at least make it competitive. But yeah,
I think
you
honestly,
played well.
if you go back and watch these VODs, I would suggest watching them like just do it objectively, as if you were watching a race, and you're gonna see how you figured the same logic out. You had this, you know, all the same tech, everything like that. You were just right there along with
You guys
DRocky.
were holding hands for so much of
Oh, that's
both
not kind of
seats.
nice. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
legit,
there weren't high fives.
Same room, going the same direction, making the same choices repeatedly throughout both seats.
they were fairly, in a way, they were fairly linear-ish seeds, but there were places where y'all could have diverged and you didn't. And then there was a couple where you did just a little bit, but then synced up again later. It was crazy to watch. It was really fun to watch.
Every time you guys fell out of sync, you found opportunities to get back into sync. It was glorious.
Oh, question. Did you do Kraid and Dragon early? Because I went all the way on game 2. Because I went all the way back after collecting all the items and doing Fantune.
So once I got Gravity, I'm like, okay, I need to go, because I left the E-Tank at Bomb Chorizo because I thought I was gonna sack for the map, but turns out you can just get back around, loop around. So once I got that E-Tank, I'm like, well, let's check Wreck Ship first. And then Wreck Ship was a dead end, and I'm like, I'm here, I might as well do it. I had speed and an E-Tank and like 10 super missiles. So I was like, I'm okay with doing this. So I did it pretty early, yeah. So once I left Britstar, I didn't come back.
Okay. Yeah, I think I just did all 4 bosses pretty much sequentially.
Yep.
Oh, so you
had
went back.
basically just a boss.
I went back because I dove into Norfair, did Fantune, grabbed a few items. Well, I grabbed a bunch of X's because I'm like, oh, okay, I know where all the bosses are, so kind of looking like a speed seed. So I just decided to try to just push it and not do. I mean, I knew where everything was, so yeah, I had backtrack, but kind of wish I did them early. Not sure how much time that lost me, but
I think you would have beaten me.
maybe. I'm not very good at low ammo Dragon, so.
Yeah, I did a couple of. I think I did 2 or 3 short charges, which I've been working on it because I'm not very good at the speed booster, as the commentators could see towards the end of the second race. But I really wanted to try to work on that Dragon. So like situations such as this, where you have gravity and speed and like low ammo, I only needed to fire like 5 more super missiles and then like some regular missiles, and then he died. Because yeah, other than that, low ammo, Dragon like underwater, I'm terrible at it without without gravity.
Your Dragon shine charges were clean. Yeah, you're hard on yourself for the ones right before Mother Brain, but your Dragon shine charges were clean.
That's good to know. Yeah, that was probably the best sequence of short charges I did have on a Dragon. So
You mean you do it all the time? That's what you mean to say. Does it all the time, everybody.
yeah,
And just
right,
like
right.
that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Sure.
I just short charge man ROM like the back of your hand, right? Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Well, I've never played it. I really should, because I need to get this stuff. Like I can't get the 3-tap stutter or the 4-tap or the 3-tap stutter like to get to the top left of the Croc farm room, and that killed like 2 minutes for me. You know.
Yeah. No, I'll tell you, I have played it. You wouldn't be able to tell by watching me try to short charge.
It's
But I
fun.
also wanna
It's
say-
fun. I do recommend.
Yeah. I want to say I'm humbled by your comments, Jefe, because I do think that we're more equal than you think. And for someone who wasn't feeling well, you like brought it pretty hard today. I mean, these were close
guess.
games.
Yeah, the scoreboard is a bit of a tell sign that I definitely need some work to do to catch up to you. I mean, you're what, 900 points more than me? Well, I don't know. I don't think I think you're just way better overall, but
Okay,
Well, I appreciate
I'm
it.
happy with.
I do appreciate humility. It's a wonderful trait to have. But Jax and I were talking about this, and it's when you get out of the weeklies where you have so many people and like, yes, someone's gonna win, someone's gonna get lucky, or someone's gonna do this and that. You can't really measure yourself against that because of the randomness of everything.
Yep.
Right, the randomness factor there. Leaderboards only tell you so much. When you race somebody one-on-one like you're seeing here, that's why we're pretty effusive with the praise here, is because we have something that's a lot more clear-cut. So give yourself some credit, pat yourself on the back. You did great, and I'm sure all of us are looking forward to seeing what you bring to the table in future tournaments.
I seriously recommend Jefe, go watch the VOD for this. You'll see just how actually close to D-Rocky you really are.
Okay, yeah, I will.
And that's not us saying like DRockyLizard is lower in skill and tech. No, DRocky, you're sick. Like you're sick with it. Like you did
Yeah.
super well. Jefe, you were right on DRocky's heels for 90% of this.
Yeah.
So that
I would have
says it all.
assumed you guys are like 200-300 points apart based on what we saw today, not 900.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm too inconsistent. I think that's the main thing. It's the inconsistency. I think at peak I can play. I can hang with some of the top dudes sometimes, but I think overall I'm just too inconsistent. So I think I'm rightly where I'm at for now. We'll see if I can change that in the future.
All right, well, chat, these guys rule. I just posted their links in the chat. Give them a follow. They deserve your follows on Twitch. And if
They
you want
do.
to follow your commentary team, I did also post our links in there.
Follow them.
All of the links. And what is the one for crew again? It's
I don't remember.
SM 2026, maybe? I think that's it. Nope, that's not
Nope.
it. Okay. I just put a nonsense command into chat.
Sorry, chat.
It's
We
something
can't
like
remember.
that. It's something like that. We'll see. Maybe Toaster, you got that link? You got that command? Either way, if anything, if you guys enjoy watching this and you're thinking, I'd like to do that while also clicking buttons, more trackers are needed. If you're yelling at your screen the entire time, you can do that into a microphone. And it's not make amazing amounts of money, and by that I mean none, but it's fun. It's volunteer stuff. It's really great, and we need more people to keep this awesome tournament going. So if you're feeling like you want to be part of the crew, and we would love to have you join. I mean, hey, they let me do it. Come on. I'm sure they'd be happy to let you do it as well.
And you do not have to be a pro racer to do commentary or tracking. I promise.
That's right. I am nowhere on the leaderboards. I just do these for fun on my own. So there you have it.
I'm in the copper bracket because I'm not even good enough for bronze. But they still let me talk about them.
Well, on that awesome note, I'm going to ask Jefe, you have any final notes for us here?
Yeah, well, the only reason I did this tournament, I signed up because I was really hesitant for a while, is because of D-Rock. He kept pushing me. He's like, "You gotta get in, you gotta get in." I'm like, fine, yeah, I'll do it. And it's kind of poetic that he's the one who knocks me out. So I don't know, I couldn't ask for a better, I guess, opponent to lose to.
I invited you and then kicked you out.
D-Rocky, how could you? How could you?
No, I wouldn't ask for another way to get kicked out. That's fantastic. But GG's. Thank you all for doing the commentating and track and everything.
Absolutely, and thank you. And again, GG's to you. D-Rocky, anything for us?
Yeah. Thanks, Braithman. Thanks, Jax, and thanks, Toaster, for working on for doing this match. Jefe, you brought out the big time. You judging by this, there was like no room for error for me on this, and you would push me, and that's good. I think it's a very deep community of racers where with Map Rando, it's easy to learn, but it's hard to master. So we're all kind of getting close to that apex where we're all sort of equal, and like we could easily take each other out. I mean, we saw you saw here how this could easily have been 2-0 the other way, for example. So good GG's to you, Jefe. I'll be seeing you in the lobbies going forward. I'm sure like be up in those, if Elo matters anything, in those high 2Ks fairly soon. So
hopefully I might be taking a break here soon, but
yeah, you know what? I was talking about this with Cruel Beans too. I'm like, this tournament was a lot of undertaking, and there's a lot going on, and everyone's putting in a lot of work. And I think the season will probably end after this tournament. And I think that's where we're like, okay, let's take a break for a few months. You know, we'll do some other stuff, and then when everyone's good and ready and wanting to do it back, do it again, we'll reconvene like in the summer, and then it'll start hitting hard again. But because I get it, right? It's gonna be once this ends, it's like, well,
let the speedrunners who play this have some time to go grind a speedrun category again.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe I'll master the backwards Samus sprite. I don't know.
Don't do
That's
that to
just
yourself.
mean to us and everybody watching, but I'm for it.
That's just like playing with the Michael Jackson sprite that Toaster played with yesterday, but even worse.
That was awesome.
I'm going to watch that clip immediately, by the way, after this.
Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. GG's again, Jefe.
GG's.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. And again, GG's to both of you. And D-Rocky, you're going to be going on to face the winner of Chozo Bozo 86 versus Sky on Sunday the 15th. So that's when you'll find out who your next opponent is. And again, Jefe, we cannot wait to see what you bring to the table for future tournaments and weeklies and all of that. And we can safely say, if you stick to it, next time, maybe you'll be knocking D-Rocky out. Mm-hmm. And that would be very poetic. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. And thank you both of you. And again, awesome race from both of you. So Jax, before I close this out, any final thoughts you want to throw in there?
I got nothing. See you next mission.
All right, that works. Okay. Almost stole my line, but I'm too stubborn for that. No, it's everyone's line, I know. But I use effects when I do it. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. And there is more to come here. You're going to be seeing Path versus Darth Radius tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's the only one I see so far for tomorrow, but there might be more that pop up. So keep your eyes peeled. And yes, I will be doing comms for that one. Not sure who I'm doing that with yet, but it should be a good one. More races coming soon. But until then, see you next mission.